What's up, friends and friendships? It's your fucking boy, the most dangerous motherfucker in the universe, Ivan Lee. What's up with it? Hi, how are you all? As you know, I'm dedicating a segment to coming at you with the hottest takes of the most irrelevant news on the planet. Hottest takes on the most irrelevant news on the planet. The first things I want to talk about today are actually really fucking dark and sad, actually. So, UFC fighter Walt Harris, he's a heavyweight. I believe he's actually been doing pretty well. I think he's like a wrestler. Turns out in October 23rd, he's been posting a lot about his daughter who goes to, I think some university in Arizona, and she went missing. And I was like really keeping up on it at the time. From what it looked like, a lot of people were speculating that she was just like drunk out partying and she just kind of like didn't get home, and it was like a really common occurrence. Week after week went by and she was still missing, and it was really concerning for everyone. I actually have a little bit of a personal experience with something like this, and I don't really want to get into it right now, and it was just really sketchy. Like, nobody really knew what was going on, and as of late, they've been finding more and more evidence that she was actually kidnapped and like sexually trapped, and just like really fucking scary shit. You know, I've been seeing a lot of shit about like sex trafficking, and I definitely don't want to be like the type of person that's putting out scary information, but like, I mean, this really did happen to her, and she seems like a regular college kid, you know, and it just goes to show that anything can happen to anyone. So guys, be like really careful out there. My condolences to his entire family. That must be a lot that they're going through. I mean, they found like 3 suspects. They found her blood. I believe they found her remains actually, like in some woods somewhere. So I mean, that's fucking terrifying. And like I said, I just feel really bad for the family. Shout out to Walt Harris. Shout out to everybody involved. I know it was really fucking dark, but I mean, shit, dog. You know, sometimes things gotta get a little real. On some other news, a little bit more lighthearted. So I'm a little bit late to actually commenting on this, but Logan Paul and KSI actually had a boxing fight, which I gotta be honest with you guys, I was really excited to find out the outcome from like way before even the fight happened, but I was not actually that interested in watching the fight itself. First things first, boxing is just not that cool in general unless it's like a really big name, and that's just because boxing just isn't that fun of a sport. Like, it really isn't, unless it's like Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder. You know, even Tyson Fury is not that much fun to watch. I mean, to be perfectly honest, you know, unless you're just like really into boxing for some reason. I mean, I really like MMA. I think MMA is a lot more exciting. I think the fact that you could like kick someone or like, you know, like threaten them with a takedown, I feel like that like adds a lot more action. So I actually wasn't that excited to watch the fight of Logan Paul versus KSI. But another big factor that I think a lot of people were dismissing is the fact that these guys are like actually amateurs. Like, yeah, sure, this was a pro debut, but I mean, it's not like they have a lot of fights under their belts. And to be honest, you can kind of see in their fights that, you know, this isn't a very exciting fight. This isn't an extremely high level fight. Not to mention that it's not a fight in the first place, right? It's a boxing match. So I was not actually that excited to see it. I thought it was a little bit overrated. I really wish it wasn't as big of a deal as it was, and it was just way too relevant. I think they're using a lot of Snapchat ads to really get the attention out there, because I don't know if you guys ever see, like, when you go on Snapchat, like, it's got, like, all these, like, little subscriptions and shit like that. They look like, kind of like magazine pamphlets or whatever, and there was a lot of it about KSI and Logan Paul, and I'll just be real, I just wasn't that hyped about the fight itself. The outcome was, again, like, a little silly. I mean, like, to be real, as I said, I'm really not into boxing, but a standard pro boxing fight is about 12 rounds, and that's if the people are experienced. If they're not as experienced, typically you'll see them at up to 10 rounds. But Logan Paul and KSI, I believe that they found them to be just not enough high level for that, so they limited to 6 rounds. I mean, right off the bat, you can kind of tell that it's not like a extremely high level fight. So just wanted to comment on that and just say, yeah, I wasn't, you know, terribly impressed, you know, no offense, you know, not to be like a sideline quarterback or whatever, but yeah. It was actually a little bit of a controversial finish because I believe that Logan Paul actually, in the 4th round, got a really nice uppercut in and actually like rocked KSI, but then afterwards he actually grabbed him in the back of the head, which is illegal, gave him an uppercut, knocked him down, and while he was knocked down, he actually punched him down at the bottom. Now, I'll be real, I have nothing against Logan Paul. I actually think he's, like, pretty cool. And the thing is that, like, you know, that's fucking illegal, dude. Like, that's not boxing. And, you know, you might as well throw a kick if you're gonna do that. You know, there's actually no excuse for it. No matter how light that punch was, you can't, like, do that, you know? But, I mean, that's what you get when you get, like, low-level fighters. On the topic of Logan Paul, as I said, I actually really do like him. I think his podcast, Impulsive, is really making strides. And I'll be honest with you guys, I think I actually really enjoy it these days. Like, I actually look forward to watching it. I think they've got like really interesting takes, especially his boy Hey Big Mike. He actually has his own show. He calls it The Night Shift, and I actually find that a little bit more interesting than the Impulsive Show, which I find really good. Like, I really do. Like, I think you guys should really check it out. The Night Shift by Mike. I can't even pronounce his last name, but it's really dope. Funny story about Hey Big Mike. I used to live in South Beach with my boy Guillermo Oliveira, or Gil Adventures on Instagram. And yo, this guy actually came over to our place one time. I like was hanging out with him face to face, and this was before like him and Logan Paul were like super associated. At that time, they were working on this big couch called the Love Seat or some shit like that. It was like a big like beanbag chair. He was pretty cool. I mean, he was like a little bit like self-centered, you know. He talked a lot about himself, but you know, I can't blame him. Like, he's got a lot of things going on. But I think he's a really cool guy, and I actually really like his show, and I would recommend it. If you guys don't mind, I'm still kind of getting like used to like paying attention to trending news, so I can tell you guys about like what's going on in the world. So in the meantime, I'm gonna just kind of fill it up with like things that are going on with my life. Check this out. So I've been making an abstract film, and I'd love for you guys to check it out. I want it to be like kind of like old-fashioned, like slideshow-ish. And I want it to be like really deep, and I want it to kind of portray a message. I want it to portray about like the decaying nature of today's society. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit dark. It's in slideshow format for now. I'm still kind of like getting used to the whole editing thing. I'm gonna give you guys a quick snippet. I'll make it super quick, and you guys tell me what you think. I hope you guys like it. And on final news, my favorite segment of my show so far, which I've only done once, but like for some reason it's my favorite. It's the update on the hose. So I don't know if you guys remember that chick I was telling you guys about, that she has like a real deep boyfriend, and they're in a relationship, and they have a dog together, and they live together, and this and that. Kind of sucks. She actually blocked me off Snapchat. It was like a real deep like goodbye. It was really sad. I was like, I was like a little sad about it, you know. But whatever, you know, you win and you lose. I'm still certain that it's not gonna work out, and you know, it's on its way out. I always try to ride things to the end, you know. That's how I play League of Legends, and that's how I'll be running my podcast. But yeah, I'll be running that bike till the wheels fall off, if you catch my drift, if you know what I'm saying. With that being said, guys, that's it. That's all I have for today. I look forward to making another video for you guys tomorrow. You guys could, you know, maybe give me a little bit of critique. If you have any questions, put them down below. I'll make sure to mention them in the upcoming video. And yeah, if anyone wants to collab, by the way, I actually recently collabed with like a big influencer. Per chance, I was at a bar and my roommate hits me up. Apparently they're recording a quick little video thing with some like 2.4 million follower chick that posts her ass online. Really interesting experience, and I'll actually put up the video right now, and you guys can tell me what you think. But yeah, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to hear from me more often, make sure to hit the bell for notifications. Have a good one. Take it easy. Much love. Peace out.
Have you been obeying No Nut November? Do you want a nut? Today we're going to be asking men if they want to have a nut. Let's go. Have you been obeying No Nut November?
Fuck. It's been a long month. It's been a long month. And with a lot of complex like stories behind it.
How many nuts have you had?
One.
You want one more?
Right now? No, I'm on with the rest of it.
That's for me.
No, I've tried. I've like concluded in my mind that I'm not like disobeying it.
I'm giving you a nut.
Oh yeah, peanut. Nice. Hell yeah. You could almost like argue that it's two nuts.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's one nut.
Have you?
It was a weak premise. You know, she's just going, have you done No Nut November? And then she gives you a nut afterwards, you know? I respect the effort. I don't think it was the greatest idea. I thought I brought a little bit of good energy. Which actually like reminds me, guys, if you guys want to follow me on socials, make sure you follow my Instagram. I actually have been posting a lot on Twitter, so here you go. And I'm actually gonna post a Facebook page, which I don't really use, but fuck it. I mean, yo, if you guys start like clicking on there, shit, dude, I'll figure it out. Guys, all the love in the world. Peace out. All the links down in the bottom. I look forward to making another video tomorrow. So I will see you guys then. Peace out.